Hey guys, good to see you all. Welcome to our channel Notepad. In this video, we are going to see what is S3 and we are to see some of the features associated with S3. So, this video is majorly based on hands-on. There will not be a huge much of theory. I don't want to bore you because you will find a theory in Google itself. So, let's make this video some informative. So let's quickly jump into our console and navigate to S3. So I'm creating a bucket. I'm Yeah, these are the configurations we need to set up. So I have selected the region as Asia Pacific. So I'm giving the bucket name as Notepad bucket demo. So make sure your bucket name should be unique in under global namespace. It is not only associated with your account. It is for entire AWS. Your bucket name should be unique. So if you want to copy settings from any existing bucket, you can choose this option as well. If not, since we are creating with a new one, we can go ahead with a simple one. So below options, we have below options as well. So anyhow, we are going to discuss in this upcoming video. So let's quickly create the bucket. So see, still invalid characters. So we should not use underscore. Okay, yeah, let's create a bucket. Oh, so far bucket has been created. Okay, let's navigate inside the bucket. Yeah, this is UI which you are going to get while getting working with S3. So yeah, let's try creating any folder first of all, folder notepad. Okay, yeah, create folder. Okay, let's upload any some objects. So let me quickly add and some image which I have downloaded on my local machine and I'm uploading it. Yeah, let's close this. Yeah, we can find this correct. So yeah, so let's go for one the options. Like this is the bucket overview which we have. Like it denotes where the bucket is associated, in which region it is in Mumbai, and it is an ARN. ARN is nothing but it is an unique identifier for every resources in AWS, which is AWS servers account ID and then bucket name. It will come like this. So to the creation date is showing and the bucket versioning. So versioning is nothing but keeping a more variance for the specific object. So that is versioning. So by default, while creating, we haven't enabled it, so it was disabled. So I'm editing it and I'm enabling it. Okay, it's done. Now we can able to see this icon for show versions. So let me re-upload that image1.jpg again. Okay, yeah, I've done this. See, but we can able to see only the one object. So if we are enabling show versions, so we can able to see the newer version. If some changes has been made to like the specific image or any specific file, if we are using any CSV file, parquet.json, anything, so it will be navigated here. So if suppose I'm deleting this object, so action delete. So AWS will prompt for the screen to type some inputs, like this is like will not keep like accidentally while we are deleting it, so it will not allow. So to make cautious, they have enabled this. So delete objects. I'm closing this. Yeah, the bug you can delete it. I'm re-enabling the versions again. Oh, we can still I am seeing this image. So versioning is nothing but if you are placing or any changes has been made to particular object, if you are re-uploading it, it will be considered as a new version. So you don't need to name this like image 1 version 1, image 2 version 2, something like that. You can upload in the same name. So if you are deleting this, it is not completely, it is not removing from S3. Instead, it is masking with the help of delete marker. So whenever your show versions in is enabled, if you are deleting this file or specific versions, your file will be permanently deleted. So I'm specifying this, and also I'm deleting this old versions as well. So action delete. So it is prompting for permanently delete. So I'm using this. Yeah, it is done. See, I can see able to see only one version. So that is the versioning. So next we are going to see tags. So tags is nothing but segregating our resources. So it is if you are using for any billing purpose or granularity in your resources, you can use tags. Let's take an example. You have a company is working with multiple departments, so HR, finance, and development, testing. So if it is associated with a developer, you can value like add tag key is department and value is department and value is development. Okay, so I have say changes is done, so I can able to see now the department is development. So encryption. So encryption is nothing but we are while the data is stored in an S3, while in transit under rest, encryption will be taken care by AWS. So we have different types of encryption as well, which is server side encryption with S3 managed keys. So we have server side encryption with KMS key as well, and it is a dual layer server side. It is introduced feature. So we have client side encryption as well, which is nothing but we are encrypting the data and storing the encrypted data in S3 bucket, so that no one can able to view our objects. This is the one, so I'm canceling this. So the next one is intelligent tiering. So I'll show you on the other one. Give me a minute. Go to objects, select click on actions. So edit storage class. So here you can able to see what is the storage so cycle offered by S3. So we have a standard IA, which is infrequent access. It is one zone IA. It is glacier. So we have a different types. So standard is you can if you are using frequently your data is using, you can go for standard. Data will be stored in more than three or more than three availability zones. It is per we applied for objects, so it is a retrieval fees. We don't have any retrieval fees. So if we are moving for like intelligent tiering, so I'll explain you later. So it is infrequent standard IA. It is nothing but if you are using a data only once a month, you can go for standard IA. Here we have two options, like whether we can able to we can store the data in any one availability zone or more than one availability zone, which is three or better. So we have retrieval charges as well, like but for storage charges, like when compared to standard, it will be little bit low. So this is one zone where your data will be resides in only one availability zone. If it will be like three times lesser than standard IA. So coming to glacier, so For standard IA and one zone IA, their retrieval time will be little bit fast when compared to Glacier. So here we have a Glacier instant retrieval. So if you are accessing a data once a quarter, you can definitely go for Glacier. It is the best choice. So if you are using once a year, then you can go for Glacier flexible retrieval. So formerly it is called Glacier. So deep archive, if you are using data like only once a year, you can go for deep archive. So the billing will be low from standard IA on zone 5, but the retrieving speed will be less when compared to standard. So this is the one which I thought to tell you under properties. So we can go for server access logging. So server access logging is nothing but the log which is generated on this S3 bucket. Like if you are changing some configurations, you are updating some file, you are updating or deleting some file or deleting any objects, creating new folder, those will be log. So the other main thing is like you should not store the logs of the same bucket. So this is why, because if you have any bucket, so whenever an object is placed, a new object will be generated, a new logs will be generated. Those logs will be added to the same bucket. So what it will think is like it will thought like the other object has also updated, so it will come under a infinite. So in our environment, what we will do is like we'll keep on S3 bucket separately for logs alone. So we can segregate with help of folders. So we can move the to life cycle like standard, which we have discussed earlier. So Glacier, so for low billing. So using this, so the next is the cloud trial data events. So data events is nothing but if you are using for any S3 API operations, like who is operating this bucket, who have downloaded the object, who have taken the object, so those will come under a cloud trial. So even notificationally on get, put, post, delete. So put, post, copy, and multi-part upload as well. So delete as well, delete marker as well. So for this events, it will generate an event, so that you can trigger a lambda function or you can trigger anything with the help of this. So event which also as the same associated with event as well. So it will help you to upload your object in the faster manner, so when compared to, so also it will incur an additional charge. So if you want your object to be stored in very fast, you have to transfer, think for a transfer accelerations. So the next is object lock. If you are locking that, you can't able to do any changes, like you can't able to update, you can't able to delete. The only thing you can do is like you can read the object, so that's it. So the requester base, the requester base is a newly introduced features by by AWS S3. So which is like, if I have a bucket, if you are in the old one, if I have a bucket, if you are accessing my object, I need to pay for it. But in the newer manner, like if I have an object in my bucket, if you are accessing it, you need to pay for it. That is a requester base, and this is the static website hosting, which I'll give me a minute. Yeah, let's edit this, and I'm enabling this. So it is hosting as static website. Also we can redirect the request for an particular object as well. So I'm indexing this like index.html. Yeah, so S3 will provide a DNS for it. So I'll copy paste this. I can able to see, I'm not able to see anything because we have specified index.html, correct, but we don't have any file here. So I am going for w something like sample html file. Okay, code, sorry, code. Yeah, this one. Yeah, let's make this. I'm copy pasting this. Yeah, and let me bring up with my notepad and I'll upload it here. So yeah. Oh, sorry. I removed, added a different one. Yeah. So upload is done. So it says this. I can't able to. This is why, because I can't like this URL can't able, this search engine can't able to reach our bucket. So I'm going for a permission. So see, public all access, all block all public access has been enabled. So I need to revoke it. So that is done. Save changes. So confirm. But still I can't able to access this. This is why, because we have an object level as well. So come down. So in bucket policy we need to enable it. So go for the policy generator here. So select a type of policy. I am creating for S3 bucket. Effect is allow. Principal is star for everyone. Action is I am going to read. So I need to give get object. So here I need to be paste from here. This is the bucket here and I'm copying from here. So add statement. Generate policy. Copy paste. Pasting here. OMS star slash. It's not to be there. Okay. Save changes. So if I refresh now, oh, give me a minute. It is not added. Okay. Yeah. Oh, why? I'm not sure why it is not showing. Properties. Okay, I'll check one more time. Permission. Edit. Okay. Oh, I have some issues here. Okay. Policy generator. So I'm canceling this. Give me a minute. So this is our bucket yarn. Principal plus star. So it's get object. Okay. and okay, 1 minute slash star. Okay, save changes has been done. See, I can able to get this. So this is the one permissions, so object ownership, control access, so all these things we can find here. The metrics, so it needs some time actually, so to build, since we have created a bucket now. So coming to a management, I can able to see a life cycle, so which we have discussed earlier. So replication, so replication is nothing but, so yeah, let's give a try. So rule id is demo enable. So replicating the objects, so if I have existing objects, if I was adding a new object to a bucket, it will get synchronized to the other bucket as well. So the source and the destination, so we can filter the object based on the prefix as well. So if we have anything start with like image, so those images will be get synchronized with destination buckets as well. So this is the one. So the destination bucket can be with your account as well as with the another account, but for this you need an IAM role to access the AWS. So we have a destination storage classes specified, so which if you are sources with standard class, you can change this with different class like standard IA or glaciers as well. So we have replication time control, replication metrics, delete marker, delete. So if you are deleting the objects in source bucket, it will be automatically get deleted with destination bucket as well. So this is the one replica modification. So I'm canceling this. So this is the access point. So if you are accessing your this one, your S3 bucket via like glue or anything, so you can create with an access point. So it has to be associated with your VPC. So this is all about S3. It is kind of one. So yeah, if you need anything related to AWS, so please post your comment. So have a great day. Thank you. We'll catch up with the next video.